Biomimicry, in short, is learning from nature. It's not just the solutions, it's also the process. What did nature do, but how did nature do it?
Peter Lawrence is president and co-founder of Biomimicry New England, a nonprofit established in 2014 to advance nature-inspired education and innovation across the region. He tells us the term biomimicry was coined in 1997, but it isn't some modern trend, it's ancient wisdom.
This is not new. We would not be sitting here having this conversation if our field wearers did not learn from the animals and plants around them.
But over time, innovation shifted toward what's fast, what's easy, often at the expense of sustainability.
You look at a periodic table, we use every single element. We keep making up new ones. And some of those are incredibly toxic.
Those who work in the field say the true scientific table is really just outside your window, without pollution, waste, or harm.
So would you say nature holds the blueprint to so many of our problems?
It's a methodology of addressing problems that if we want to survive on this planet, we need to learn from that.
And we all have benefited in some way from a hiker's walk in nature with his dog.
Swiss inventor is coming back from his hikes and he's covered with Braddock burrs and his dog is covered with these things, so he's pulling them off. The burr is the seed and it hooks on to some traveler. Great strategy. Velcro.
Here in Providence, Rhode Island, inside one of the most innovative design schools in America, a place where nature meets technology, where inspiration is drawn from the tiniest leaf.
There you go.
Where insects that often go unloved in everyday life,
From beautiful butterflies to hissing cockroaches,
are celebrated for their unique designs. The Nature Lab at the Rhode Island School of Design. So take a seat on a cork bench or a mushroom chair and let us explain.
When you walk in, you're like, this exists?
Founded in 1937 by RISD alumna Edna Lawrence, the Natural Lab is home to more than 80,000 natural specimens, from corals to seed pods. But this isn't your average biology collection. Here, students and researchers are turning to biomimicry.
We are organisms. We evolved to be in relationship with nature, and there are certain patterns and chemical signals that we get from the natural world.
Even the lab, entirely designed by students, reflects the guiding principles of nature.
We resonate with having a lot of nature in our space. This is the habitat that we would have evolved in.
Where students learn the endless possibilities of a simple mushroom.
This is mushroom here?
Yes, this is pure mushroom mycelium. This is the basis for creating a mushroom leather. So it reads as like a foam right now, but this can be compressed and you can dye it.
Fashion, you can eat.
You can slice this up and marinate it, and then people eat it as vegan bacon.
Add some wood waste and you can furnish your home.
Letting it start to decompose to the point where it's created the structure that you want.
It's about the possibilities revealed when we zoom in through a microscopic or 3D lens.
Why is it this color? Like, what is it about the evolutionary pressures on this organism that gave it this design and made it this color?
Ever wonder how an insect survives a monsoon?
It's not weighted down by the water in a rain scenario, and the rain actually, it's called the lotus effect, that actually rolls along and picks up any dirt that would have been on the insect's wing.
Leading two students to take a closer look at the wing structure and develop an awning to keep humans dry, patent pending.
True biomimicry is not about just extracting knowledge from nature about how design can be more aerodynamic or lightweighted materials or whatever. It's really understanding that that materials level.
To support that, there's a one-of-a-kind library where students check out not books, but species.
They can, take a specimen out. You can use your ID card and you can check it out just like you would a library book.
Makes one wonder, in the Nature Lab, how many answers are here, just waiting to be discovered.
If you approached every single problem with the original question of how would nature do this? How would nature solve this problem? I think you can get into a lot of the richness of the ways that we can heal the planet.